All right, friends, welcome back. We are at the trailhead for the Eldora Hammock Trail. This is a 1/2 mile loop trail to explore Florida's beautiful yet fast disappearing environments, the coastal hammock. You will find benches and interpretive signs along the way. So it says, please watch your step, mosquitoes, pets are allowed, and make sure that you please stay on the trail. So let's go hiking. So the floor of this trail is actually sand, a little bit of vegetation. It looks like it goes a different way. Let's see real quick, because I think this is right off the bat. Let me back up a second here. You can go right to loop or left to loop, each one, which should bring us back to here. So let's go right. So we're going to go right to loop. See if this gets us where we need to go here. So again, some leaves on the trail floor. Some vegetation's pretty close. Some sand. A lot of vegetation. I'll check my map again just to make sure we're going in the right direction here. And again, we got to be very mindful of bears. We told you about our first bear experience, possibly bear experience. But we literally came almost in good proximity to either one or two bears. We think black bear. Again, this is their home. So I do carry bear spray. I did have the bear spray in my hand, and I took the safety off just to make sure, because we had our kids with us, 2 girls and a wife, and we also had the family dog, Lucy. So Lucy didn't sense it, so it was definitely well camouflaged. So today, new trail, new day, right? But we will definitely keep our eyes out and be ready for anything, right? So again, we're hiking today the Eldora Trail. This is the Eldora Hammock Trail. We did the Eldora Trail. That's where we possibly encountered the black bear, or 2 black bears. And then we're on the Eldora Hammock Trail right now. And it's got a little elevation to it every now and then. You can see a bench here to sit on as we're going through. Looks like we're not halfway yet, but I guess some places to sit, to soak in nature and relax. And it's got a little elevation to this first part. Again, I went right towards the loop, and I'll loop back around to the trailhead. Again, just being out here. Thank you for being with me today. You never know what you're going to see on these trails. Looks like I might be the first one on this trail today, because I'm seeing some pretty beautiful spider webs here. Now this trail, I'm going to say it's probably not as ADA friendly as some of these other trails, such as the Turtle Mound Trail we had a wooden walkway or wooden boardwalk. There's a lot of roots on this trail. Again, we got to keep our eyes out as we narrow here. We narrow down the trail. Keep our eyes out for bears and Central Florida wildlife. As we do these trails, we're really focusing on the benefits of hiking. And these are shorter trails. Eventually we'll get into some through hikes and some longer trails. I'm very excited about that and showing you that aspect of hiking. We definitely focus on how nature helps calm the nerves and center. Allows us to also boost mood. There's a lot of folks that do have to manage depression, anxiety, symptoms of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, sleep disorders, attention deficit disorders, among many other mental health issues. Everybody manages it differently. I hope this gives an idea of just how peaceful it is. And how, no matter how stressful it is in life, just being out in nature, I mean, just entering this trail, you just feel the stress level just decrease. I'm glad I could show you this. I'm definitely motivated to show any trail. And I'm researching more each day to find a new trail. Again, these aren't that long. These are maybe 0.5, 0.4 miles. But it is in some dense part of the Canaveral National Seashore Park. And it's just amazing how close we are to the actual beach. And then we're actually in the center of the park, more towards the west coast of Canaveral National Seashore. But you go a little bit west and you're right on the beach. Absolutely beautiful. I hope you were able to see our brief video related to the sunrise as we were able to get to the park on the last day of National Park Week. But I was so motivated to get out here, get on these trails. We were able to make this a family hike. I'm walking solo right now, hiking solo right now, just to check things out and to bring you this type of footage. We do different types of videos for different audiences, but today this one's for you. This is some beautiful pieces here. You can see some fallen log here. We're halfway. This looks like about a halfway point. I'm going to stop and take a picture. How that trail continues. You see, this thing has been here a long time. Thank you, tree, for giving us the air that we breathe. Hear the birds chirping. I'm going to whisper for a second. Birds trying to tell us a story. This trail is, I like this trail. I gotta be careful. Gotta be mindful. We may come face to face with a bear. This is their home. There are other animals as well. We will respect them. We will also defend ourselves if we have to, but we will respect them. They're part of nature as well. Not too much signage on this trail. However, it is definitely well worn, so it's not hard at all. It's very easy, considered easy trail as well to navigate. Again, got to be mindful of the roots. Other than that, not too much in the way. It's sandy. It's got a sand floor with a little bit of vegetation. See some more benches here. Place to sit. Again, we're a bit over halfway. This is 0.5 miles. And it is a loop. So this will bring us right back to the parking lot. Absolutely beautiful day. Beautiful way to end the National Park Week. You know, during this week, we're actually visiting some of our local Central Florida county parks and state parks. So make sure you take a look at those videos. And I try to get out as much as I can here, and I'm researching all the time. Oh, the next trail. This is about an hour and a half drive from our home base in Central Florida. This park opens at 6 a.m. It closes at 8 p.m. And it's a very interesting park. There's a lot to explore. I can spend a lot of time here, and I hope to being able to access all the trails and see the southernmost part towards Titusville, Florida. We're in New Smyrna Beach area right now, and it's split. I'd like to get down towards the Titusville eventually, but that's going to be a 13-mile hike. Looks approximately a 13-mile. So I'm looking at that being one of our next hikes. And I'm going to have a little bit of logistics on that one for dropping off and picking up. So I'll probably just do a one-way out and back, north to south hike on that. Well, that will be something to look forward to for me and you. Well, we got some encounter here. Something's over here. Just took off to the left. I hear it rustling through. Could be another bear. I got the bear spray out. They don't, not too quiet when they take off running, I assure you. But unfortunately here, this is going to loop around. So I may have an encounter. That's part of it, folks. It's part of it. You know, I want the bear to feel safe, and I want to feel safe too. Yet I'm in its neighborhood here. So, again, I carry bear spray, the Sabre Frontsman Max. And I always hope not to use it. We'll see. I hope not to. I got it ready. On this, all you have to do is pull that little safety pin, and it'll shoot 40 feet. Let's make sure I'm not being followed or stalked here, because it looked like whatever that was, we didn't have a face-to-face. As we go through here, we will see what comes next. However, we'll enjoy the trail for now, and as we loop back around, and check my map here. Looks like we're a little bit over halfway. Yeah, we're almost to the end here. As you can see on my map here, almost to the trailhead. So no encounter. But definitely something big ran through the woods. So here we are back at the fork where we started. I'll show this to you. I'm going to stop and take a quick picture. And as you go to the left here, that's where we started. And then you go to the right, that's where we actually will go to the parking lot. So let us put the bear spray away. I got a little holder, keep it on my right side in an open holster, and it gives me some peace of mind. So like I said, I hope to never have to use it. So thank you for hiking with me today, and I look forward to the next hike.